What's up everyone, and welcome back to the Evolved Jeeping channel and the Color This Jeep Vinyl Wrap project. This video is actually part 7 to this project, which means we've actually already gone ahead and posted 6 other videos. And to be honest guys, in all of those videos, we kind of used the same type of format, and I'm kind of tired of that format. And I'm assuming you guys also might be tired of watching videos where I simply just wrap a few panels on this Jeep and you're ready to see the end result of this project. Well, luckily guys, this is actually going to be the last video before we show you the final completed Jeep. And to make this video a little bit more engaging, what we're going to do is we're going to try and keep this one short and focus on the details. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and recap what this project is all about and what we're trying to achieve. Then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the 2 panels that I previously just wrapped. And we'll go ahead and show you how this Jeep is turning out on both sides so that you can get a good understanding of how this project is coming along so that you can make an educated decision on what colors you want the last 4 panels of this Jeep to be on the last and final pull for this project. And then the final thing that we're going to cover in this video is we're going to go ahead and highlight the current giveaway that we're running and let you guys know how we've made it even better for the final completion of this project. So the first thing we're going to do is recap what this project is all about and what we're trying to achieve. This project actually started a couple of years ago where I had the idea that I wanted to go ahead and vinyl wrap my Jeep to give it a unique look. And the plan was for me to do it myself so that I could learn how to vinyl wrap a vehicle. Unfortunately, for the last couple of years, I haven't been able to choose a single color that I wanted to wrap my Jeep because every color I liked had either been done multiple times by someone else or it was actually close to a factory Jeep color. So because I couldn't choose what color I wanted to do my Jeep, I'd actually kind of given up on the idea and wasn't going to vinyl wrap. But it wasn't until I had a conversation with a buddy over a few beers where we came up with a clever idea that I thought would be very unique. The idea was to create a multicolored Jeep that was inspired by the Harlequin Volkswagen Golf. The Harlequin Volkswagen Golf was a multicolored hatchback design that Volkswagen launched in 1996. This was a limited edition design, which was very unique for its time and is to this day highly sought after. In fact, the new community of Volkswagen is actually replicating this design on newer generation Volkswagens. But I've never seen this design replicated on anything other than a Volkswagen, and especially not a Jeep. Not only did I think this idea was going to be super clever and make my Jeep stand out, but I also liked the idea because it kind of tied back into who I am. So my last name actually consists of the initials VW, and my childhood nickname and my nickname that I use to this day is actually VW from the old Volkswagen commercials with the German scientists in a lab, and somehow that stuck to me and it's been a name that I've been using. So I really liked the fact that I could tie in the Volkswagen idea and my nickname to my Jeep. But there's a little twist to this. One thing I am doing is instead of designing what this Jeep is going to look like, I've actually decided to allow my viewers to vote on what color each panel is going to be. This means that for every panel that you see wrapped here, a group of people have actually submitted their vote and chosen that color for that panel. The only real constraint that I ever put in this is that you couldn't have the same color panel beside each other. But that wasn't a big deal because I had 5 colors. So if the red door was done first and then we were doing this fender here, the only color you couldn't vote on was red, but you had 4 other colors to choose from. Overall, guys, I think this is coming along pretty well, and this definitely is a unique design that catches people's eyes. As this video is still a part of the Color This Jeep Vinyl Wrap project, I do have to let you know of what 2 panels we just finished wrapping so that I can show you guys what color you guys chose, whose name was selected to be on that panel, and let you know of how the overall wrapping process went. The first panel is the passenger front fender, and as you can see, the winning color that was selected is blue, and the person's name that was selected to be on the panel is Esther Supermole. And I have to say, there's something unique about this person because they actually didn't come across this project through the YouTube channel or my Instagram page. Instead, they actually saw my Jeep driving on the freeway on our 2-week road trips. It turns out they were actually driving beside us, I'm assuming on their own road trip, for quite some time. And they took the time to read the side of the Jeep and visit the YouTube page and then submit their vote. I'm assuming this gave them something to do while sitting in the car. I should note, she was not driving. She was the passenger. There was someone else driving, so she was paying attention to the road. But I do have to thank them for submitting their vote and choosing blue to be on the front fender. Overall, guys, wrapping this front fender was another panel that I kind of underestimated. It turned out to be fairly difficult, and I think this has to do with its shape, but also due to my wrapping process setup. So when I first tried to wrap this panel, I actually decided to just simply pop it off and then rest it on the tire and do it outside in the garage. Well, unfortunately, the garage isn't closed, and the day I was wrapping it was actually a windy day, so it actually turned out to be fairly difficult to lay the vinyl down. In fact, I actually had to remove the initial vinyl and redo it again. The second time that I went to go ahead and reattempt to wrap this, I actually decided to take this fender and take it upstairs to my apartment where the wind wouldn't be a factor. But the problem is, because of its shape, it was very hard to secure in place, and it was very hard to apply the vinyl. It was extremely difficult when I was trying to heat and stretch it because I didn't have the leverage or the control of the fender. So it really would have made sense if I had a way to secure the fender in place, because it would have given me the ability to pull the vinyl. In the end, I was able to achieve it and get it wrapped. And overall, it's not bad. It's not perfect. There's definitely some mistakes. There's some heat lines. There's some debris in behind the vinyl. And the reason for this is because I really had to manhandle the vinyl to get it to apply correctly. But I do have to say that while doing this, I did learn a bunch about how to apply the vinyl to this fender. So when I go ahead to do the other side, I'll definitely know how to do it so that I won't have to manhandle it as much as I had to do this one. The next panel that we wrapped was the driver's side rear window frame. And as you can see, the color you guys selected was red. The person's name that was selected to be on this panel is Witty Mama. Guys, what are the chances that both of these panels ended up having a mom name on it? Maybe this is a sign. Maybe I'm supposed to call my mom or something, but probably not. Either way, guys, it is nice to see different type of people participating in this project and having the chance to have their name put on a panel. Overall, guys, wrapping this panel was fairly straightforward, and that's mainly due to the fact that it is pretty much a flat panel, but there is a small challenge to this panel. The challenge has to do with the channel that is located around the window. It is a very deep channel, which makes it very difficult to wrap this panel in one single piece. So what I did on this panel, which is a little different than the passenger side, is I actually went ahead and ran an inlay in that channel first before applying the outside. So what I had to do was run some knifeless tape, then apply some vinyl into the groove and put that all down. Once that was all down, I then went ahead and trimmed it or cut it using the knifeless tape. After that was all cleaned up and the vinyl was inside the groove, I then went ahead and reapplied some knifeless tape, then applied the finishing outside surface. Once that surface was applied, I then just cut it with the knifeless tape and then went ahead with finishing all the edges. Overall, guys, pretty happy about how this panel turned out. It could have been a little bit better, especially in the inlays, in the grooves. I do have maybe a little bit of bubbling, which hopefully doesn't get any worse. It's more of just a challenge getting a tool in there to lay the vinyl. Again, guys, very happy about the way this turned out. And now let's go check out how this Jeep is coming along. this is the passenger side of the Jeep. You can see the blue fender that we just finished wrapping. We then have green, red, and yellow all on this side. The last panel that we have to wrap for this side is the roof line right here. I'm not sure what color you guys are gonna want this one to be. It could possibly, based on the colors connecting it, it has an option to be blue or orange. And to be honest, guys, I'm kind of hoping it does not end up being orange, because I think orange just will simply look out of place on this side. When we move around to the back, we've got one panel to wrap on here, and that is the tailgate itself. And for this panel, we're gonna have the option to choose from red or green. And I think either one would work for myself on there. Then when we get to the driver's side, you can see we've got a very, very different colorway going on here. There's 5 colors on this side. You have your blue, your orange, your red, your green, and your yellow. This side, we got 2 panels that we still have to vote for. So I kind of, I think those are gonna help bring this colorway together. First is gonna be another roof line on the driver's side, and then we're gonna have our front fender. So guys, I don't really have an opinion on what color these should be. Maybe we need a little bit more orange to tie in that rear fender, or maybe we need maybe some yellow, more yellow. I really don't know, or some green actually. That could be an option. Either way, guys, the Jeep is coming along. It's got 2 very different styles, and I look forward to seeing what you guys vote for the next 4 panels of this project. So guys, we are currently entering the last phase of this project, or the last part. And it means today we're gonna be launching the last and final poll for this project, where you'll be able to submit your vote on what color each of the 4 panels remaining should be. This is also gonna be the last opportunity you are gonna have to submit your vote, to have the opportunity to have your name put on this project. So if you wanna have your name ghosted in on the panels, like Esther Mom, or King Kong this, or even Jeep J.O. Nathan, you gotta vote. You gotta submit your votes, and then your name will be entered into a draw if the color you chose is selected. And then you'll have the opportunity to possibly find out if your name will end up on this project. To vote, all you have to do is click the link right here, scan the QR code here, or click on the link in the description, which will take you to a SurveyMonkey poll where you will submit your vote for each panel that is remaining on this project. So guys, before I wrap this video up, I do have one more thing I want to mention, and it has to do with my giveaway. If you didn't know already, I am currently running a giveaway for what has turned out to be kind of a prize pack. This prize pack includes a set of rival 4x4 hood lifts for the Jeep JL. These are just the hood lifts right here, but they do include the brackets and the hardware needed to install them on your Jeep. These are brand new. I've just simply taken them out of the box to show you guys what you're getting. This prize pack also includes a $100 Amazon gift card and a $50 gift card to pixeldecals.com. And today, guys, I am actually going to be adding to this prize pack to make it even better. What we're going to be adding are 2 new items, and they're both from Rugged Ridge. The first is the Elite 9-inch headlight guards and the Elite LED taillight guards. Technically, guys, this prize pack is only for JL owners because all the parts shown are for a Jeep JL. But because I know a lot of the viewers on my channel might not be JL owners and might have a JK, TJ, or don't have a Jeep at all, I actually wanted to give you guys some options so that you guys can enter this giveaway. So if you are entering this giveaway and you win and you don't own a JL, I'm actually gonna give you 2 options. First, if you own a JK, I'll actually send you a JK version of all the items I've shown in the prize pack. Or if you don't own a JK or don't own a Jeep at all, I'll actually add the cash value to the prizes I've shown to the Amazon gift card, and then you can go ahead and purchase whatever you want. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is click on the link right here or the link below, which will take you to the new Instagram reel. And on the Instagram reel, it will have a list of requirements or tasks that you need to do to submit your entry. And don't worry, if you've already submitted your entry on the old Instagram reel, your entry will actually carry you over to this new one. So you don't actually need to do anything on this new reel. But if you want to, maybe I'll consider it as a second entry. The requirements to submit your entry are fairly straightforward. First, all you have to do is submit your vote on the final Color This Jeep vinyl wrap poll. And then second, you have to follow Evolve Jeeping on Instagram. And then the final requirement is on that Instagram reel, all you have to do is comment and tag 3 people. So guys, make sure to submit your entries as soon as you can so you don't miss out on your opportunity to win this prize. The draw for this giveaway will take place when I wrap the final panel on this project. And it's time for me to wrap this video up. If you have any questions or comments about anything I've shown or mentioned in this video, feel free to post it below and I'll do the best to respond as soon as I can. If you're looking to submit your vote on what color the remaining white panels on this Jeep should be, all you have to do is click the link right here or the link below, and it'll take you to the SurveyMonkey poll where you'll be able to submit your choice on what color each panel should be. I do want to remind you guys that this is also the final poll that will be running for the Color This Jeep vinyl wrap project, which means it is also your final opportunity to submit your vote and have a chance to have your name put on one of these panels if you pick the winning color. As usual, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Keep evolving, and we'll see you guys on the next video where we'll be wrapping up the Color This Jeep vinyl wrap project.